Okay, so welcome back. Okay, so let me try the second way to import your data set, which is from RStudio. Okay, so let us go back to the Windows, the rattles here. So let me delete all the variables because we don't need the variables anymore. Okay, so the first thing is we have to go to the working directory. So my working directory is in my USB drivers. Okay, so here's open it. And the data set is here, this one. Okay, so don't forget to use the more function to set your working directory. Okay, so right now my working directory is this one, the E drivers. Okay, the file names, the folder names. Okay, so let me try the second way to import the data set by using the import dataset function. Okay, so where is the dataset? Here, this one. Our bank names.csv. Open it. Okay, so you may see the preview for the dataset. I think it's okay for me. Okay, so just import the dataset. Okay, so you may see your data is here. 21 variables with 1,000 observations. So what is the name for the data set? It's r dot bank names. But I would like to rename I would like to have a new data set instead the original one. So I just use the bank. I just use the bank to have a copy from the original one. Okay, so I have a copy for the original one. It's the same data set. Okay, since your data right now is in your RStudio, so we can use the second way. We use the R dataset, this one, and you can choose, because right now your dataset in RStudio has two datasets here. One is bank and the other is R dot bank names. So let me choose the first one, bank, to import to my rattle systems. Okay, so just it's exactly the same as the previous section I have talked about. So you may import your data set by using files or by using R dataset. Okay, so let us go back to Explore here. We have talked about the summary, show missing. Also, we have tried the distribution, which is the visualization for each one. Okay, so let me have a topic for the visualization. For maybe for the next week, we have a ggplot2 package for you. But today, I would like to use the function provided by rattle to visualize your data. Okay, so let us choose one variables to have a box plot. In Chinese, we call 和虚图. What is box plot? Okay, so just to execute the functions. Okay, so let us go back to RStudio, the plot tab here. Okay, so in this diagram, you see the distribution for duration variable. Duration, what is duration? Is how long have you have the business with this bank? If I have a business with this bank for 2 years, so the duration is 24 months. Okay, so what is the distribution for the box plot? Box plots we call 和虚图, it means like a box, right? For this part is the mean for the duration. It also category by credit risk. So here is credit risk 1. The duration for the credit risk 1, credit risk 2. Here is O. It calculates all the 1,000 observations, all observations. Here is the group by the category 1 or category 2, which is the credit risk. So what is the plot, box plot diagram mean? So in this one, for the box plot, the middle is this part. It means the mean, the average for the variables. So in here you see the credit history, the credit duration for the good credit history is less than the risk category 2. So since you may see the averages for the duration for category 1 is maybe, this is maybe 18 months. But for the category 2, it may be, because it's 20, right? It's 25 months. For all the observations is close to, maybe it's the same as the category 1. It's 18 months. So this diagram we call box plot. It shows the range for your variables. So for the range for the all 1,000 observations is the last one is hit this one. The minimum month is this one. And the maximum is this one. It's almost 72, 72. So what is this dot mean? It means outlier. It is far away from your average. So what else we can tell from the box plot? So this one, this line is average, right? So for the bottom of the box is the quarter, 1/4 for the value, is the third quarter. Okay, so if you choose no group byte, I don't want to show any group byte, so you can re-execute this one. It only show all the variables for duration. Is this clear? If you want to distinguish the category by job, you can do the same thing. So right now I would like to have the duration of the box plot for each kind of job type. Okay, so excuse me. Okay, so here you can see the distribution for each job type. Okay, so go back to the job type. You may know what is the A17.1, A17.2, all the way to A17.4. It's 4 categories for the job partition. So you may see the box plot for each type. And here is the all variables. So from this diagram, you may see for the category, for the job for category A17.4, the duration is much higher. The average for the duration is much higher for each one. Okay? So you may use all the variables. Okay, it's your turn to try all the categories. So you may see a fancy diagram for the box plot. I hope you can explain all the box plot for each variables. So here is the job, right? Job, different kind of job, and the duration, credit amount. Okay, it's your turn to practice the box plot visualization for this one.